Not every day you see a man in a military uniform and helmet in the middle of Broadway. I'm Francis Duffy, a chaplain. You might be wondering, what am I doing here?
What are you doing there, Duffy?
I'm standing here as a reminder, not a decoration. This is a memorial for all who served, especially the ones who didn't come home. I wore the uniform of the 69th and stayed up front because a chaplain behind the line is no use to anyone.
I'm sorry. I said I said Duffy instead of your real name, Duffy. I'm very sorry, Father Duffy.
No harm done. This corner is loud enough to twist anyone's tongue, and I've been called worse by better men. If you want to make it right, give the absent a moment's respect while you're here.
Who are the absent?
The absent are the ones who didn't come home, and the ones whose names you'll never see on a marquee. Soldiers, nurses, and all who served and vanished into the mud and noise. This stone stands in for a grave many of them never had. Has anyone in your family ever been to war?
My father was in the Korean War for the U.S. Navy, but who are these soldiers? Where are they from, and what time is this? What war are we talking about?
Let's pin down the time and place first, then I'll keep it tight. I'm talking about my war, the First World War, when I went up the line with the Fighting 69th from New York. Irishmen and others, Americans all, carrying rifles while I carried a Bible. This monument is for them, and for all the absent who never got a proper resting place. What do you make of this square, knowing it's meant to be a kind of grave marker in the middle of all this bustle?
I am so proud that we got the chance to make talking statues with you on Times Square, and I love Times Square.
I know what they've made of me since. A talking statue in the middle of the lights. Don't ask me how, but it's a bit funny and a bit touching. If you love this place, take a moment and remember the ones it stands for. Does that change how it feels to you?
It does. I mean, talking to you, Duffy, using AI is fantastic because I get, this is the first time I really get a deeper understanding of the people we've lost and the people you represent that never came back.
If this voice helps you feel the weight of those lives, then it's doing a decent job, and I'm glad of it. I stood for men who had to keep going when they had nothing left, and many never came back. When you leave, will you carry one name, or even just one thought of them, into the noise of the city?
I will, Duffy, I promise you. Can you tell me, were you overseas when you fought? You went with your Bible